American Gold.
Hey there, thanks for staying with me and welcome to Hour 4 of this weekend's American Gold Classic Countdown Show. I'm Dick Bartley, and based on data from the authentic Billboard Hot 100 record charts, we're throwing a class reunion, countdown, and pop music revival for fans of the year 1962. Let's return to our 62 review with a record that was number one twice in its amazing chart run, The Twist by Chubby Checker. In a fascinating 1995 book called The Twist, author Jim Dawson labeled Chubby Checker's number one record the song and dance that changed the world. Yeah, baby. Stay with me for fantastic oldies by the Beatles, Sly and the Family Stone, Johnny Rivers, Wilson Pickett, and many more as American Gold continues.
Well, I woke up this morning.
Electric folk rock sound of We 5 with You Were On My Mind as American Gold brings you different strokes for different folks.
1969.
Everyday People, Sly and the Family Stone on American Gold. How you doing, fellow Top 40 Oldies lovers, and welcome to the Classic Countdown. I'm Dick Bartley, time-tripping back to the year 1962 for a showcase of unforgettable hits and headlines. Movie legend Marilyn Monroe died that August of a barbiturate overdose at her home in Hollywood.
Hollywood itself, stricken by the loss of its golden goddess, was often pointed out as the villain of the piece today, as from all over the world came comment and speculation as to how and why Marilyn Monroe died.
Marilyn was 36 years old and in a film career extending back to 1950, had for a while become the number one female box office star in the world. A larger-than-life American movie icon, she was as famous for her tumultuous off-screen life as she was for memorable performances in films like The Asphalt Jungle, Niagara, All About Eve, The 7-Year Itch, How to Marry a Millionaire, Bus Stop, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and Some Like It Hot.
I'm Sugar Cane.
Hi. Sugar cane?
Yeah, I changed. It used to be Sugar Kowalczyk.
You Polish?
Yes. I come from this musical family. My mother is a piano teacher. My father was a conductor.
Where did he conduct?
On the Baltimore and Ohio.
She was married to baseball legend Joe DiMaggio, then to playwright Arthur Miller. For many, Marilyn was the ultimate Hollywood movie goddess, the embodiment of American beauty and sensuality. And now, back to the countdown with the number 5 hit record of 1962, a song recorded in honor of America's launch of the world's first international communications satellite, Telstar 1. Here are the Tornadoes on American Gold. Telstar by the Tornadoes on American Gold. We're turning up the current to the fun machine as we play one dynamite oldie after another. Here are the Beatles from A Hard Day's Night.
If I fell in love with you,
The best oldies, American Gold.
One of the great anthems of the Summer of Love, San Francisco by Scott McKenzie on American Gold. Nice to be with you. I'm Dick Bartley, taking a close-up look at the music and times of 1962. The top hits on Broadway that year included How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Gentlemen, a secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy.
Other favorites on the Great White Way were Stop the World, I Want to Get Off, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everyone, a comedy tonight.
The top 5 best-selling LPs of 1962 were all movie soundtracks or Broadway cast albums. They included West Side Story, Breakfast at Tiffany's, Blue Hawaii, The Sound of Music, and Camelot. And our countdown will be back right after this timeout.
American Gold. American Gold.
Hi, welcome back to the class of 1962 and the number 4 record in our top 24 Billboard Countdown. Here's Soldier Boy by the Shirelles.
Soldier Boy.
American Gold with the Hall of Fame vocal group The Shirelles from the class of 1962. Joey D and the Starlighters are coming up next in our countdown after we trip the light fantastic in the land of 1,000 dances.
1, 2, 3.
The Wicked Wilson Pickett in the land of 1,000 dances on American Gold. And now back to the music and times of 1962. Academy Awards that year went to Lawrence of Arabia for Best Picture, to Gregory Peck for his performance as Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird, and to Anne Bancroft as Annie Sullivan in The Miracle Worker. TV's highest honor, the Emmy Award, went to The Dick Van Dyke Show, The Defenders, Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color, and The Andy Williams Show. Rock and roll had yet to make any impression at all on the world of the Grammy Awards. In 1962, the big winners were Tony Bennett, Robert Goulet, Ella Fitzgerald, and Peter, Paul and Mary. Meanwhile, things were heating up down at the Peppermint Lounge in New York City. The house band, Joey D and the Starlighters, had a little dance they wanted the whole world to do.
Well, they got a new dance and it goes like this.
Your weekend favorite, American Gold.
American Gold with the original hit version of Angel of the Morning. That's Merrily Rush and the Turnabouts from 1968. And the hits just keep on keeping on.
I keep on dancing, boy.
Keep on dancing. Memphis, Tennessee's The Gentrys on American Gold. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Dick Bartley. Coming up in the Classic Countdown, the number 2 hit record of 1962, plus Gene Pitney, Johnny Rivers, and a visit to the Lost and Found. So don't touch that dial.
American Gold. American Gold.
Hey, we're back with the number 2 hit record in our 1962 yearbook countdown, Big Girls Don't Cry. Frankie Valli explains how and when his group decided to change their name from the Four Lovers to the Four Seasons.
We were just getting ready to record some new stuff, and we just thought that it'd be nice to change the name. We were the Four Lovers at the time, and my choice was the Four Seasons.
Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Big Girls Don't Cry on American Gold, where there's one more countdown classic coming up in our tribute to the year 1962. And we'll head for the Lost and Found right after Johnny Rivers. Baby, I Need Your Lovin', Got to Have All Your Lovin', Johnny Rivers from 1967.
American Gold. Lost and Found.
All right, class, today on the Lost and Found, it's a duo called Tea Garden and Van Winkle from Detroit, Michigan. They had their one musical moment in the spotlight in the fall of 1970 with the rousing God, Love, and Rock and Roll on Westbound Records. Dave Teagarden later became a member of Bob Seger's Silver Bullet Band.
American Gold.
Early 60s teen idol Gene Pitney with It Hurts to Be in Love on American Gold. Nice to be rocking along with you. I'm Dick Bartley. And now a quick recap of our 1962 countdown. During the past hour, we've heard The Twist by Chubby Checker at number 6. Number 5 was Telstar by the Tornadoes. The Shirelles had the number 4 record of the year, Soldier Boy. Peppermint Twist by Joey D and the Starlighters was number 3. Number 2 was the Four Seasons' Big Girls Don't Cry. And I'll be back in a flash with the undisputed Billboard number 1 record of 1962 after we pause for these messages.
American Gold. American Gold.
Hi, welcome back to the Golden Crown of the Oldies Countdown, the number 1 record of 1962, according to the official Billboard Hot 100 record charts. Here's the legendary Brother Ray Charles and the heartbroken ballad, I Can't Stop Loving You.